Hello, Potomac. It wasn't a lie. Can I just say, before we even get to it, Karen's hair looked like an octopus in distress. Karen looked like she was on the brink of hair death. If I saw somebody on death row,
but you gotta tell them when.
I would say this makes sense. This makes sense. Do who?
Oh, see, all of it. It was just the hair she wore most of the time.
They know what I'm talking about if they saw the episode. They know what I'm talking about. Anybody saw the episode knows exactly what I'm saying.
I'm going around a big circle.
You don't have to. I'm just in the, you know, I sit in the car. I didn't know that. So the girls were drunk, coming off of Uncle Lump's. I ain't got no cancer no more, and I'm having a birthday party. And maybe we should have made my birthday I don't have cancer and I'm having a birthday party. I think every year I should have a I don't have cancer party.
Yeah. Fortunately, we're not too cancer heavy.
Oh, my daddy's side.
That cancer heavy?
Baby, they get that colon cancer, honey.
Do they?
On both sides, on his mama and his daddy's side.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
by now we're gonna ask you get ready, but we got over here, which it ain't colon cancer.
Okay. I don't want any of y'all's disease.
We don't want that. We don't have a high incidence of really nothing. Thank you, Jesus. Continue.
Okay, I mean, the murmurs are high. It's you, your mama, and me. Y'all murmur.
Yeah, it barely bothers me.
Mine gets on my nerves. Anyway, so they were drunk coming off the party, honey, and Robin and Candace FaceTime.
Oh, that girl, that all I can hear is Jennifer Lewis.
Because her name is Candace. She's not interesting enough for me to call her by her real name.
She's a Barbie doll. She's Superstar Christy from when I was a kid.
What did Christy do?
Whatever Barbie did.
That's not true. Barbie had all the jobs. Christy was just the black girl that came over every now and then and said, hey Barbie. That's it.
Well, she looked more like me now.
But she didn't do nothing. She was on welfare.
She was not on the welfare.
She didn't have no job.
That she was independently wealthy. She
was on Snap.
She was old money.
She wasn't.
She was old money.
Barbara was old money.
No, Barbara had to have every job. She was
had all the jobs because she could. Barbara just went down to NASA and said, I'm gonna be an astronaut today. They said, well, you rich enough. Okay.
Christy, she was a woman of leisure.
Christy was a woman on Snap and T.
Not my Christy. My Christy was not.
She didn't have a job.
She didn't need a job.
Temporary layoffs, Christy.
Okay, that was a plan.
Anyway, girl, let me leave Christy alone, honey. But you don't know her name. We all know Barbara Millicent Rogers. We all do.
She was superstar.
Christy ain't got a last name.
Superstar.
That was her first name.
When you are an icon, why is it that you think you need a last name? Today, I was just so taken aback when they said RuPaul Charles. It's just RuPaul. We don't need Charles. It's just RuPaul.
No, it's RuPaul Charles.
No.
Just like Beyonce is Beyonce Noah.
No.
Naomi is Naomi Campbell.
No.
It's true. Aretha Franklin.
Well, she used her whole name.
I mean, but if you say Aretha, you know who it is.
Could be Aunt Aretha. We got Aunt Aretha. You got a god grandmother, Aretha.
My god grandmother, Aunt Aretha.
Aunt Aretha. That's her name.
Anywho, child. Back to these girls, Candace and Robin Ross Dress for Less Dixon. They talking to each other on the FaceTime, and both of them, they don't want to tell the other that they heard, what's big forehead? Ashley's. All I could see was, I couldn't remember her name. I saw her forehead. I'm sorry.
That poor child. She had nothing to do with that forehead. It just came with her. You know, I'm of the generation that we talked about folks' foreheads bad. She wouldn't have made it.
She could cover it. There's no reason for her to look like the skull and crossbones emoji.
Hey, but you know that girl, she got the 6 head.
Baby got an 8, 10, 15. She looked like maybe in the womb. In the womb.
You can see it on the ultrasound.
No, maybe her mama fell over one time and it deformed the way her head was shaped. It don't look like a natural head.
Her hairline. That's... Oh, baby, I just feel for that baby.
I really think something happened during her, but maybe she was premature, or so maybe they just didn't shape her head right after she came in. Something happened. Instead of calling her Uncle Lump, they need to call her Sister Lump, because forehead's not smooth. It's not smooth. But back to Robin Ross Dress for Less Dixon and Candace.
I need to go there today too. I'm dressed for less too.
I mean, yeah, we all dress for less. Robin is my favorite. Because we dress for less together. We go shopping down to the Ross at the same time. Every time I walk in the Ross, I'm like, I bet Robin is in the Ross too. I bet she is.
It's my turn.
Child, we've been on this thing for Lord knows how long, and I ain't even got the first segment out the way. They both trying to not tell each other about what they heard about Ashley's husband saying that he would fillet somebody's husband. They trying to make it mysterious and be like, we don't know.
Yeah, because you don't want to be the one that said it about somebody's husband, even though you heard it, but you wasn't sure if they heard it. They was having that kind of a moment.
See, I'm not that girl. I'm be like, girl, did you hear?
You can't be spilling people's tea like that.
He spilled the tea. I'm just asking, did you hear when he spilled the tea? Did you hear when Michael said it was about 3:45 in the morning,
Jesus.
and we was over by the bar?
Hail Mary, we ain't even Catholic, full of grace.
And Michael had leaned over and said to me, see, I'm that helper.
They all heard it though. That was what was. I mean, so you can't say, well, maybe he didn't say it. They heard it.
He said it for sure.
More than well, she's the cameraman.
My grandmama called. You'll have to excuse us. But yeah, they both acted like they didn't hear it and not telling the other one. And I'm like, why? Why? But Bravo was trying to like make it where we don't know which husband he was talking about. He was talking about Ron.
We in your neighborhood. Do we need anything else? Because we was gonna put some hot vegetables up.
Oh, that's right, my potatoes.
We just gonna eat what we have. That's fine with us.
What about my potatoes?
You want them? You want them?
Or at least some biscuits.
Oh, okay. I got some rolls.
I told you I wanted KFC biscuits.
My daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, we in your neighborhood at
Y'all
least.
go ahead.
All right.
Girls, please.
Bye. Yeah, her neighborhood is big.
So Giselle is journaling. Good for her. She writing about her feelings or whatever. The babies, because that's what I'm interested in talking about. Let's talk about the babies. I'm sitting here listening to her talk to the babies and blah blah blah. But
They are smart little chicks.
They're 12. I mean, but I'm listening at it and I'm looking at it. Let me get a
You want a Cinnabon?
No. You lost your mind. Give me a regular.
We had Cinnabons this weekend.
Excuse me. I want a regular biscuit. And we had Auntie Anne's.
Okay, man.
Yeah, just give me, what is it, like the 6-pack of biscuits?
What we gonna ask them? Anything else?
I mean, I could go for some potatoes, but she said she got everything. So.
But I mean, if you want some potatoes, get you a side order. Get you a side order. I'm trying to hope you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, didn't I say happy birthday too?
Oh, tell her thank you.
You can tell her when you in there next time.
Okay. She work at the bakery counter, don't she?
Well, the deli.
Over there.
Deli bakery counter, yeah.
The bakery.
The bakery counter.
Anyway, girl, so I'm looking at the kids, the babies. And we'll just do a small mashed potato. Unless you want some too. And I'm trying to figure out who the babies look like, because I know both of their parents. And do I sound so old? I sound like my mama and them. You know, I know both of their parents. But I'm looking at the babies, I'm like, these babies don't look like Jamal. But they really don't look much like Giselle either. And just as I was getting ready to say it, they posted they showed a picture of Giselle as a child. Them girls look exactly like Giselle. Exactly. Then my mama turned to me and she said, well, they look just like their mama. I was like, I was just about to say they look just like their mama. We're trying to figure out. I think she was sitting over there trying to figure it out too.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Because she was going to give them to Jamal. They don't look like Jamal at all to me.
Well, or his sister, Tima.
I don't know her.
Yeah, she's like really amazing. I love her.
Okay, well, praise God. You like Jamal, son.
They're smart people. They can put words together. Wordsmiths.
I mean, so can I.
I love you too.
I love you too.
If they don't go on up here.
Yeah, look. Let him, she leaning after when she's talking.
Okay, I'm put it in park before I get mad.
And yeah, the girls want her to get married because they say, when you're married, you're not mad at us. And I was like, ooh, that's not good news. Don't be grumpy because you're not married. I like my mama when she's not married, but that's my business. Because then I get the attention.
Well, at least you honest.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't got no reason to lie.
Oh, no.
But this husband all right.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I'm worshiping.
You don't have to narrate everything you do. We can see you.
Hallelujah.
So Karen and Tandis go on down to the dentist, and I don't know, Karen was getting the crown done, but she was doing all this hollering, blah blah blah. When they came out the dentist, it looked like she had just got fresh veneers. But the biscuits, they got a biscuit, like a couple of them in a pack that was like $3 or $4.
I'll ask them that.
I think it's like 6 for 4, something like that. Get my wallet here. But got me thinking about these biscuits. I'm trying to tell y'all about Karen. Oh, my inhaler. What was that? Oh, it looked like she had just got fresh veneers. Because I don't, maybe I don't see her teeth enough, but when she came out from getting Novocaine, her teeth were like prominent, very prominent. I don't understand the fear of dentists, but Karen had to bring Candace because she's scared of dentists and needles. I don't understand either fear. I'm not scared of dentists or needles. I'm afraid of the pain of being stabbed with a large needle, but I'm not afraid of needles. Are you?
No, I don't like them as a rule, but I can deal with them for the purpose that they are used for.
I mean, yeah, we're not crackheads, just
No,
shooting ourselves up and whatnot.
Yeah.
Sorry about the house. Can I get for you?
Do you have like a 6 biscuits box or something?
You want the 6 biscuits?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I can get you 6 biscuits, and some fresh one just came up too.
Okay, and
Would you
then
like any honey to go with it?
yes, please.
Okay, I got you 6 biscuits.
And then an individual of mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Yes, please.
We worship God
Okay,
today.
644.
Thank you.
We worship God today. We worship God today.
He hear you. He ain't
Fresh
there.
biscuits.
He ain't there.
Bullshit.
See, you gonna get in. You gonna.
I don't even want to talk about Candace and them no more. I want to praise God, but I'm doing it because y'all sitting here watching, waiting. Candace calls over to Dorothy girl, and Dorothy. We may well call Dorothy Eveline, because she's not Dorothy. She's not. She'll never be Dorothy. She might be Cheetah the flying monkey, but she will never be Dorothy. Never. So Candace calls her mama and is giving, let's set some boundaries. I don't like it when you threaten to sell my house, when you don't like something I do, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, girl, both of y'all wrong. Because if you didn't want all of her antics and carrying on, you shouldn't have took her $200,000 for this wedding. If you wanted to live
She really
somewhere
feels like
else,
she should have done that, but this is a different day and age. Your mama don't and your daddy don't have to pay for your wedding no more.
y'all
It's
know
a
how I
choice.
feel about weddings. I think they're absolutely ludicrous and stupid.
And as the mother of the bride, thank you.
You're welcome.
Because of real. Ooh-wee.
It doesn't make no sense. I would never ask for you to pay for my wedding.
For $200,000,
I wouldn't ask you to put $100 down on my wedding.
I would do something.
I wouldn't ask you to do that because that's not your wedding. You didn't ask me to put no money down on your wedding.
No, I didn't.
I don't know if you asked your mama. That's not my business. But I'm not going to ask you because it's not your
I
wedding.
think she did something though, but I can't. It's been years now. I can't remember.
I would rather you put some money aside for like when we having rough times. I wouldn't want you to pay for the wedding. Have a little account in
You
case.
want your emergency fund.
Right.
That's a smart baby.
Because it don't make weddings are stupid. Anyway.
Right.
But if she didn't want her mama to be all in her tea like this, she shouldn't have took that $200,000 for the wedding. If she was gonna take $200,000 from her mama, she should have took it and got a house
Right. Get
and
you,
maybe a couple franchises for chicken restaurants or something. And started making her own money. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of Dorothy holding everything over her head, but I'm also sick of Candace, for taking all this woman's money, living in her house and being mad about it. Like, girl, it don't make no sense. I live with her, and I don't really give her too much. I give her a little fever about my room, but the rest of the house, I don't really do a lot, you know. But I don't like her in my room because she be in there, Dorothy and me, and picking stuff apart. You live like, and you gonna have, and don't you think you need to put that curtain over there? Like, girl, yeah.
Decorate. Put some flowers in there.
But I don't give her a lot of fever for that, do I?
For me bothering your room.
I mean, just for living in your house, I don't give you too much fever.
No. No.
I stay to myself. I mind my business.
No.
And she don't threaten to rent my room out to nobody.
Because when you leave, the room is mine.
Because the moment she threatens to rent my room out, she knows I'm gonna be gone.
I ain't trying to rent your room.
You ain't got to tell me
That's
to
my
leave but
room.
once. Anyway, ask my great granddaddy. Anyway, so Robin Ross Just for Less Dixon is over there getting a bunch of shoes together. Apparently they doing some money in their house and they need a contractor to come in to do it. And
doing her closet.
yeah, doing her closet. And she was just so happy, so grateful, and so thankful that Juan is going to open the door for the contractor and watch his own kids. I said, now you already told us 2-3 episodes ago he don't change the light bulbs. Now you are excited that the man is going to open the door for the contractor and watch his kids? I never. If I called my mother, or my grandmother especially, and said, can you believe he's going to open the door for the contractor and he's going to watch his kids? My grandmama would be like, girl, that's a no good nigga. Trifling. I just couldn't. I couldn't possibly. Giselle and Karen are at some event called Ubiquitous. Karen couldn't pronounce it.
She worked hard on it. She worked hard on it.
It was some kind of networking, maybe a Black women's networking thing of some sort.
I'm annoyed by sitting here like this. Ain't nothing fast about this. Continue.
I mean, they're now hiring. If you want to pick you
It's
up
too far from my day job. I
just
spend
take
the
the
whole
freeway
shift
and
driving.
ride.
I'm telling you, I drive till I sweat.
Okay, so we're going to New Orleans. Giselle's daddy is turning 80. I told my mama I felt kind of iffy about Giselle inviting Karen. Number one, because they're not really friends. Number two, because Karen's dad just died and he didn't make it to 80. So I don't want to go to my friend's daddy's 80th birthday party and my daddy didn't see 80 and he just died a couple months ago. You know, I felt real unfortunate about that. But she invites Karen. Karen says she's coming and she gets on the bus, child, and her hair. It was so ugly. It was so ugly. I couldn't possibly.
It was bad.
Monique had braids too, but she actually had braids in her
Like she
wig.
said, her braids are actually connected to her hair.
Karen's braids allegedly are a wig. I couldn't get a close enough
looked
look.
like it could
It
have
looked
been.
like a wig, but it also looked like Karen let Ray do her hair. It was so ugly. I couldn't. Katie is here.
And it wasn't the run of the roots looked like they was gray, so I'm thinking that was a wig.
Okay. I mean, maybe she colors her hair.
And then put the gold on top of it.
I mean, the braids were the colored part. You get what I'm saying? Like my hair right now. If you look between the braids, it's my natural hair color. The color is.
She old as me.
But that doesn't. I'm not saying that there's not gray. I'm saying maybe she colored her hair and then got braids.
Maybe.
I also think it is a wig, but I'm saying that doesn't mean that that's not. It's, you know, it could be. This side ponytail is wearing me down. No,
I
ma'am.
can't do that. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about how long I'm sitting in just for some bread and some potatoes.
So Robin is not here. They looking high and low, calling Robin on the phone. She over there packing. I'm like, I understand packing last minute because I often pack on the day of. But I pack within reason. I pack with enough time for me to get in the car and get over to the airport in time. Now, we have a little small international airport. You really don't have to be there but 30 minutes for your plane to take off if you're being real. Unless it's like a holiday or something. But if I'm going to fly out, you know, in the middle of June or something, ain't nobody going nowhere. I get there 45 minutes to 30 minutes before the plane. I mean, even when we live the other way, I'm saying you don't have, but the point is, why are you combating me today?
I'm just messing with you.
The point is, you don't have to be at the airport until about 30 minutes before your plane takes off because we don't have a lot of.
And it depends. If it's a busy weekend, the problem is always going to be going through checkpoints. We're pretty good.
Everything I just said. Why do you half listen to me? That's why I do videos by myself.
But I'm annoyed. I'm trying.
Be annoyed quietly.
Okay.
You don't have to combat what I'm saying and then say the exact same
I'm not
thing.
combating you. No, I am.
So anyway, Robin makes it last minute. She gets there 1 minute before they close the door on the plane. I was like, that's cutting it too close. Giselle was like, girl, you almost didn't make it. And Robin's like, but I always make it. I'm like, one of these days,
You're going to be on the next plane.
Giselle sound like she been preaching. I'm like, did she sound like, yeah, she sounded like that on the bus. I'm like, you get to New Orleans, honey, she sounded like she done said a sermon.
Honey?
How old are they carrying? When she dropped that Chris $10 pill. Her voice was just gone. They didn't give us no explanation. Or none of that. I'm just sad about her touching the food and the money with these gloves, but we're gonna pray.
Her hands clean.
The hands. They go to a cooking class.
Same to you.
They go over to a cooking class, child. It's the only KFC we got. You got to love her anyway.
Ooh.
Anyway. Yeah, they go to a cooking class and learn how to eat crawfish and my mother and I both agree. Now we got Cajun roots. But I'm not eating the crawfish's brain. I'm not sucking the head on the crawfish.
I'm not too fatty or something like that, but
you don't eat the crawfish head in the fat.
unless they cut up or somehow.
It's generally the body. And the juices.
All right,
the juices.
yeah. Gonna be real
She
thin
ain't
and
gonna
keep
give up.
twisting out like that tricksty car.
Anyway,
We missed it.
this what? They closed? They got a big open sign in the door.
I probably was going to the other
Oh,
place.
Treasure Island. I guess, child, you ain't want to go anywhere. I tried to get you to go twice. You just acted like you couldn't possibly.
I ain't say nothing. That was the longest.
I know I was gonna ask if we go to Sonic, but I ain't wanna push it.
We're gonna get a whooping. You know we already in
Who
trouble.
gonna check me? Nobody.
I don't fool with grandma. You can fool with it if you want to.
Cause she ain't gonna do nothing.
Honey.
But holler.
Honey. She's an effective hollerer.
She can holler all she wants to. Don't matter to me. It's Memorial Day. People have died.
Still mad.
Nothing to do with me, child. Holler she want to do. I'm reverent of the day. But yeah, Katie, she got on a bathrobe and a shower cap. Look like, child, I don't know what's going on with Katie.
I hope I stop for real, because they're the police right there.
I hope you did too, because honey, they take you in around here.
They do not play with you in this neighborhood.
And then Karen and Giselle go and sit down at a restaurant and they basically got beef. Maybe my mama can elaborate because I don't care. You got anything?
Give me back. I was still watching to see if the police was coming down at me at a high rate of speed.
Karen and Giselle's little beef at the table at the end of the episode.
Well,
They out, honey.
they're not communicating well. It's been like that for a minute. And so we got this situation where Giselle got in her feelings, even though she's not taking thought of the stuff that she's done to make her feel that way. Now, I'm not a big fan of Karen, but because that diva stuff, that get on my nerves.
Le Grand Dame.
That gets on my nerves.
Le Grand Dame.
But I can understand her point.
You know the speed limit's a little higher. I know you're nervous because the popo.
Honey, all around.
You can go up just a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna get 40, like your sign said.
Yeah,
I'm
get
on 40
on
now.
up there.
If I go behind the police, he'll know I'm speeding because he's speeding.
Yeah. Is who gonna stop?
Of citizens arrest. But anyway, the problem is that they may have to rebuild some trust. Karen is actually extra sensitive at this point anyway, too.
Yeah. And so is Giselle talking about you wouldn't tell me about the business, but the stranger, I introduced you to the stranger, you tell him all the business. Like, girl.
And she got in her feeling.
They just too light skinned for me, honey. Far too light skinned. We need Sharice back on.
Some balance of color.
Sharice, Monique.
That's who got color. Candace the only one got color.
Monique.
Oh yeah, Monique has color. Yeah.
Candace, she cries too much too. She light skinned at heart. She don't care.
Well, her black mama just paid for a $200,000 wedding. She just not black, so no.
What does black have to do with anything?
Honey, if my folks did have the money, they would still require that I do more than just be deepified.
Your grandfather would have, if you would let him be a part of your selection process and all of it, he would have paid
He paid for
$200,000.
my first wedding, but I still wasn't one of them people.
And you got to understand, a couple
I
weddings,
found my-
folks get tired.
I found my first wedding dress in the newspaper, and I put my beads and stuff on. It was so hard.
I'm getting married in jeans
You wouldn't be the first. But
and a nice blouse. Maybe some affordable shoes I can get at Belk. You know, Belk got cute little sandals.
and I haven't been to Belk yet.
That's because you're not an old white woman.
I'm almost an old white woman.
You're close, but you're not quite there. Granny goes to Belk.
I know, and I'm never
She's an old white
around.
woman.
I'm never around. I go to Steinmart, so I am an old white woman.
You popped into Chico.
And I do like Chico's.
You on your way to old white womanhood. Getting there. Anyway, girl, that was the episode. We finna go in here and eat, celebrate, Revere, girl. I don't know what you're supposed to do on Memorial Day, but we're gonna do all that.
We might dance.
I won't.
Ah,
I don't feel like it.
gotta go find your dress to dance in.
Why do I need a
With like a
dress
spin.
to dance at my grandma's house?
No, I'm thinking about your cousin's wedding. Like something with a big skirt, and you can like flare it. I see it. I see it. I gotta make your braids longer and have to put more beads on it so they can fly.
I really don't think I'm going, but I appreciate all of this effort.
It's gonna be fabulous.
Like, comment, subscribe, all the things that the YouTubers and them say, the YouTubers and not YouTubers and the beefers and the chickens and everybody's just on YouTube doing the most these days. But do what they say, like and comment and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all Whenever I catch you. I really don't feel like stopping talking because if I stop talking, I gotta lean forward and press the off button and we on the ground. It's gonna take a little extra energy. So I'm gonna wait till we
left
leave.
that
No, it's still going up, honey. It's still going up.
It's not as up.
Going up beyond the...
On them streets, you can't see the bottom.
Because I already got to pull the seatbelt. And I gotta wait till we on the downswing. We finna hit the downswing.
For a half second.
And then I'm gonna hit the off button. When I can lean comfortably.
I would say we about as flat as we gonna get.
No, because we're finna go down.
TT.
Why is Granny Park out?
No telling.
Probably because Jeannie probably get her.
Probably so.
Bye, y'all.